Head is the call.
It's a little dry on the gut, and I'm expecting some swing and
Afghanistan, it was just a flawless performance, especially with the ball.
Now today, looking forward, inshallah we will try.
And Trot has done with Afghanistan quite phenomenal, and Phil's
also our debut in one-day internationals recently made
with the same 11. Well, or if you're winning, you just go with the same one from the start. We heard Hashmatullah Shahidi talk.
It's the average total on this track, so you will understand how the track behaves.
Atar, I might save the theories. Can they do it today?
Well, that's the belief that
two left-handers together, and that Faisal Haq Faruqi, he's going to open the bowling now. What can they do?
Tactics play out. Two slips in.
And straight away, that's
area because of the dazzling sheen line better up front.
Shot off the back foot. This is coming onto the bat.
Before the spinners come on to bowl, and shorter in length and beautifully played away.
Get after Faisal Haq Faruqi.
This crease, well, this surface is harmless. I mean,
beautifully bunted, just good enough to make that adjustment. Right where second slip would have a fielder had he been in that position, who's got a fractured finger, and Nazem places the leg spin of Rishad Hossain. Gazanfar, the hero batters, but also mentally as well, Ramiz.
soft hands make sure that you get to understand.
Edged and again through that second, they've taken the second slip out.
But I think it's the onus is on the bowler rail strategy, and so if the ball is going to swing away, and if you feel that the front,
he dismissed Tanzid in his openings. Again, there's a new ball, of course. Edged and again through that second slip down at third man.
the focus.
Face of the bat. Pressure on the Afghanistan bowlers.
Over drive and have a look at this original. Straight drive.
He's almost blocked that for four. That's how well he's timed it. Just seeing these chopping and thinking.
Yeah, I don't have Stokes work the field. I mean, there's a field.
Missed to save. Rashid Khan. What a shot. Take that, says Tanzid.
Because they're taking their anger out on there. And this is a great start. They were absolutely dented in the last game, so active. 3.1, none for 28. It's a...
Towards mid-on, and out back on the edge of the circle. Well,
22 off 70 off the pitch when he was trying to hit it aerial, and fielder at mid-on, deep enough to catch that high. Tanzid's impressive innings comes to a batting beautifully. Play that shot, but it's just that the execution needed to...
Yes, he misjudged it a little, the ball, but then was good enough to get two-hander off the mark down the ground with mid-off back.
It's the modern way of helping.
Devendra with me is voice of Bangladesh cricket. Fazil has the tendency of getting the ball to swing around early and pulls handsomely behind square on the onside for...
We've already seen what Tanzid is done now. Nazmut and Shanto probably just and adjusting well. There you go, rolling the rear. And when you do have that sort of a start, what a way to start the...
Nicely clicked. Has to cover a lot of ground there from the runs flowing for Bangladesh today.
And then when it gets a little bit older, and then it gets a little the right foot forward. When you have that
0.8. And it's given the nature of the surface, slow, low pitches here at Sharjah. 6 overs gone, Bangladesh 38 for 1. Face the Bangladeshi players, 106 with the batters as well, getting a half century in the previous game, 84. Slow through the air. He's someone and is thinking about culminating his career with the complete.
No runs.
But he's one of the senior, the first one-day international, a crucial wicket of shot.
And he's got the neck of Afghanistan, also nurturing the young players like Gajanfar. Pulls into the gap on the onside as he picks up the boundary, Shanto.
And he picks the length very quickly off the back the way to the onside for a nice looking boundary. Yes, it was in the gap.
The boundary coming from the over, 7 overs gone. It's a good 4 spinners. They got 4 world-class spinners. Spin. Vice versa. Is there an excellent delivery?
Yeah, 103.2 kilometers per hour. That zipped the batter when the face of someone like Gajanfar took the ball.
No, lovely.
Also the commitment with the likes of skidding of the surface. Once again, just stopping into the sphere. That feeling where he feels like he's very close to claim a wicket.
The variety that he possesses. Float and flight.
And also he's got the height. Strong fingers.
So a bit of a pressure. That's exactly what Afghanistan needs.
Circle around 20 yards from the bat. He's playing off the back foot on Gajanfar. 5-dot delivery. And it's turning. It's going with it with a tight deep square. Cuts and gets the ball into the gap on the offside for 2. So 2 runs off the final. He's using his crease really well.
The match that Afghanistan played, a one-day international, that was way back in 2000. The moment it gets past that fielder at mid-wicket.
50 up for Bangladesh. Creating the length and punching it hard. Freeze and hitting it into the gap on the onside. Short mid-wicket in position. Stroke.
I thought he was in business. He got a little bit crampedly.
Beautiful ball striking. It's gone for 6. A remarkable stroke
For me, they enjoyed it. Inside out, on top of the covers, beautifully away for the maximum.
Lara in executing that stroke, or Suresh Rai from here. Nicely punched down the ground, along nicely. 57 for 1.
Captain is out there alongside him. From Bangladesh's point of view, Tanzi just fine catch. There, what was that? Might have been a little leg break.
Today, this is the shot that you were welcome with into the commentary box. Face off the bat, beautiful follow through, and look at the enjoyment.
Did that surprise you though?
You gotta have to show intent, which Tanzit showed early on. Try to done today, Bangladesh. If you look at Afghanistan,
Just maybe the thought process from Hashmatullah Sheikh. So into power play 2, we may see first power play probably belongs to Bangladesh. It's 59 for 1. Little overs, lots of clever change-ups you'd expect as well.
belong to Bangladesh.
Persia. A war of attrition is kind of the way out. First 20 overs. The 2 new balls kind of skid on a little bit. 233, isn't it? The average. It proved enough, and then some.
See, that's a the character of the wicket changes altogether. We saw that in the second inning. So that is absolutely spot on that you need probably the first 20 overs and maybe later part of the inning and keep your wickets towards the last 15 overs, because what happens is if you're chasing a total.
That at the toss, didn't we? Didn't want to allow in the Afghan batting lineup, but he wants more runs from his top order. These middle overs maneuvering themselves to get a good platform to either get ahead of the game.
And mind game strategies come into play. You can target for scoring runs against, and who you are with. Another shot. This is beautifully hit. 66 for 1.
So we'll be seeing now from both ends. Good fit. The manager up at the top, but look at the young men, the fresh faces. in ACC Asia Cup, and that will be played here. And the opening fixture of this Asia Cup, the under-19s, will be, so the youngsters, they'll be coming into action.
Stars of Afghanistan
Played, that will be not just here at Charlotte, 9th of November through to the grand final on the 8th of December. One TC pathways are exceptional as well, but all the Asian sides are getting such first time as Ahmed side beats the outside edge. And a long think about it here.
Your original decision of not out, stand by.
Right, you can just see there, I think there's a little flick of that back pad, maybe with G, the correct decision initially, and Afghanistan have...
Isn't it nice to see them having these opportunities
from now? And you look at their group here, and then also Nepal and Sri Lanka, low-scoring thriller. How amazing was that? I know Ahmed, star of the show, wasn't he, in the Caribbean Premier League?
Isn't it good to have such a problem when you have so...
Clipped away, and a few shades, stroke, just one bounce, 4 runs.
This one onto the pads, and towards the leg side, and beautiful shots. A man on the mission seems...
Likely we'll see the youngster Mehdi Hassan Miraz. Piles into it, Darkar and Bangladesh on the charge.
Shomya Sarkar, he likes pulling the ball and beautifully smashed out of the ground.
Shanto's probably...
Well, there's plenty of work to be done. Nangyal Kharo. Shomya Sarkar looks to be in a very good nick to me. Shomya Sarkar batting brilliantly.
You don't probably want to go to Kurote yet.
Thoughts with the bat, because you weren't here for the first game. Healthy beginning.
It's a positive start. It's the...
He's a good player of the back foot, and so you want him to really grow now as a batsman, because Nabi has been put... That's gone on back. It wasn't such a bad ball, but made into one by using the crease.
It's the 4th, 6, and it's gone like a rocket. Off the pillar would have come in business, but it goes flat, it goes quick.